Intel and Intel software invest a lot of resources in massively reducing both Intel and Intel customers' carbon footprint. Granulate is a cloud and on-prem optimization solution. You can reduce the number of CPUs, basically the size of your infrastructure, the number of cores, the monthly spend.
Are you able to share how Granulate does this?
We developed a calculator so our customers can save not only money, but they can see their contribution to the environment.
Transport's currently the third largest source of emissions in Australia. We expect that to be the number one source of emissions in Australia by 2030. So it really is a key area of focus. We've probably helped about 100 organisations over the last couple of years or so transition to EVs, and probably the one thing which is a real proof point is about 80% of those businesses have come back after 6-9 months and taken more vehicles.
And if I'm an organisation that's looking to transition to EVs, what are some of the challenges that I might face?
Don't try and solve for the whole world. One of the things that I see, the common trend is, but it doesn't work in this scenario, it doesn't work in that scenario. The reality is that the technology is not there for every application, but where it does make sense, really go with it.
In May 2021, we released our future energy and decarbonisation strategy. And that strategy focuses on decarbonisation of the transport sector through electrification, hydrogen and renewable fuels.
Can you tell us a little bit more about AMP Charge?
So we know that EVs will play a critical role in cutting emissions from the transport sector. So we really want to support the uptake of EVs. And so we'll offer solutions such as ultra-fast charging, where you fill up fuel today. We'll also offer charging at destinations like shopping centres. We're also offering business customers an end-to-end solution, and that incorporates EV charging infrastructure, fleet transition expertise and fleet management solutions, and also home charging.
Supply chains are critically important to organisations achieving their sustainability goals. So it's really important that organisations have visibility around what their suppliers are doing or not doing, where the gaps are and where the opportunities for improvement are. Data around supply chains and your suppliers is dynamic. So technology is a great enabler to be able to cover vast and complex supply chains and to keep track of it in an automated way. Helen, one for you. What can Optus do to help other businesses like the ones here today with their sustainability challenges?
We have an innovation centre at Optus called Future Now. It's designed for business to come together with Optus and to explore how technology can play a role in addressing those challenges.
Something that's caught my attention is a virtual power plant. Are you able to tell us a bit about that?
The solution that we've got is focused on taking as much of the on-site generation that we've got and then augmenting that with storage. We install the centralised battery, which enables us to provide benefit to our homeowners through reductions in peak and demand charges. The battery itself sits on what we refer to as the edge of our network and participates in grid firming mechanisms such as FCAS and wholesale demand response. We've built out an energy management system with some AI capabilities which learns over time what the embedded network's doing, watches what the energy market's doing, and then informs the battery how to operate.
Uber as a business has made a really bold commitment to be net emissions zero in 2040. We partner with over 7,000 companies currently across Australia and New Zealand and over 170,000 organisations globally. We have a sustainability dashboard which enables companies to report on all of the carbon emissions associated with their ground travel transport. And in Australia, we currently have 2 low emission vehicle options. We've got Uber Green and we've got Comfort Electric. I guess the way that we really think about this transition is through the lens of driver partners. So really looking at ways to reduce the cost to switch for a driver partner over to an EV. So we're investing in lower service fees, in partnerships with electric vehicle providers, as well as with partnerships with charging stations, as we really see this in the way to support them to shift across.